joins us in a minute, please let me know. Sorry, it seems to be the internet's cutting out, but I think it might be because I'm on Wi-Fi and data. So let's try see if this one works. I'll give it a couple of minutes, see if anyone joins, and yeah, let me know if this is slightly better, and if not, I'll try just on on data because I think the Wi-Fi is playing up. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm lagging. If anyone joins in a minute, let me know because I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or the data that's not helping. Right, I need to work out as well how to get onto comments. There must be a way I can type this. I should have planned this a little bit better, shouldn't I, really? I thought it would work absolutely fine, but I should have known at 20 past half 10 at night this was never going to be that straightforward. But yeah, if anyone's in there now, just let me know if that's working a little bit better for you. I think it's probably because I was on Wi-Fi and data. I think one was cutting out and taking over. Hi, Jane. Is that working better now? I think, I'm hoping it's working better. It says I've got full signal, but I think it's cutting out between Wi-Fi and data. I'm going to keep going until I get this right. We're not sleeping until I've got this one right. We're going to perfect it. I think it's just you in it at the moment, Jane, but am I still frozen? Or am I moving better? Thing is, for me, it's probably working fine. Good. That's a good sign. Perfect. Forgot where I got to now, to be honest. I was waffling on, just trying to work out how to use this thing. I've done that one live before, and yeah, I just left it running and it worked okay. Trial and error, that's definitely it. This is very much going to be a trial and error one today. I'm moving better, that's good. I don't normally move very well. I mean, in terms of, I can't touch my toes at the minute. I've done too much, or not enough stretching, too much running probably. But yeah, the cold weather, I'm getting really cold at the moment. Are you in the UK as well? Because the UK's got very cold all of a sudden. And dark. The evenings are getting dark. I quite like it for a bit of a chat. I like wearing my warm clothes again. I like the warm fragrances. I do much prefer wearing the sort of warm winter clothes as well. As you probably tell, I'm always in certain hoodies. I love wearing a hoodie. Yeah. Storm Amy, though, it's finally gone. Finally gone. Sort of gone anyway. So yeah, I'll sort of start again. So sorry if you've already heard this as well, but I know some people very kindly did say, can you sort of upload this later on? So yeah, in terms of what I've been up to today, this is going to be a little fragrance or trial and error chat, essentially. I'm going to do a bit of a spray off with Lush fragrances. But yeah, just thought I'd just kind of mention, first of all, thank you to everyone who leaves nice comments and spends all their time watching videos. I'm in the UK, yeah, in England, so yeah, a bit chilly at the moment, but yeah, to be honest with you, as I said, I just want to kind of give you a bit of an update of some of the videos I do because probably some of them are really boring to you as well. But I just thought I'd just sort of say some of the ideas I've got in mind and what I'm planning to sort of film this week. So today, I essentially filmed a fitness fragrance review of. It's going to be the last one I find now. Lush Cinders. So if anyone's not tried this, this essentially is an almond heavy fragrance. I was saying this in my video today. I can't think. I can boil eggs. My favourite food is eggs. Fish and eggs, by the way. Two favourite foods. But yeah, essentially, Cinders is almond heavy. And I can't think of many fragrances that are almond heavy or nut sort of heavy, nut dominant fragrances. They tend to sort of sit in the background behind more heavier notes like coffee or rose. And this one's really nice. So nice. It smells like a cherry bakewell. But yeah, just to give you a spoiler, this is going to be the video I upload tomorrow. But it did get a very good score. Really like this one. If anyone's not tried this, this is a limited edition Lush body spray. So yeah, definitely recommend trying it. But yeah, that's what I've done today. Tomorrow I'm doing my fitness fragrance film. So if anyone saw my first one, I obviously took SpongeBob SquarePants with me on my workout, and we had to try and recover the Bentley fragrances. But for now, we're going to follow a mysterious smell. So thank you to those of you that sort of recommended I sort of follow a mysterious smell. So I've taken that idea in mind. And essentially, what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically have this random smell of SpongeBob. I'm going to follow the scent. I've got a compass with me. I've got some weird items. So spoiler alert for these. I've got a darts light in here. I've got a pencil, I've got a neck buff, and a bottle stopper as well. So yeah, they're all going to come in use tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be too windy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. Thank you, What's That Smell? I have to say, I did enjoy doing it. It's such a random thing. If you'd said to me when I started doing these videos, I'd be doing that, I would never have believed you. So yeah, essentially I started the channel to kind of, for the young adults that I was sort of raising money for in this fundraising challenges I've done this year, I was doing vlogs, but then of course I finished that and just really enjoyed doing the videos, and obviously fragrance videos are something I enjoy doing, so it's a bit of an extra hobby that's got out of hand. But the other things I'm going to do this week, I'm going to eat fragrance notes, so eating things like apples, oranges, stuff that I eat in the day, and have a look, are they in any sort of fragrances? Because actually there's quite a lot that are. And obviously I did the tea video the other day, and again, things like turmeric and stuff. You think, why would that be in a fragrance? But yeah, we're going to look at that at some point as well. So yeah, film tomorrow. We're then going to do a tier list. So what I'm going to do, you know, like those tier list sort of apps, we're going to put all the fragrance brands in, like there's Dior, Chanel, all those ones essentially. We're going to put them in and we're going to rank them. I'm going to put my favourite at the top, and then the ones that I don't like at the bottom. So yeah, we're going to do our own tier list, and yeah, see if you agree or disagree with me. I want to also do like a holiday scents list, so whether that's the winter or the summer, you know, different recommendations. Because again, I don't want to just talk about the ones I've got, because I've tried so many, and you know, sometimes you think, oh, I forgot about that one. Really, really nice. So we'll do that. And I also want to look at master perfumers. So some of you may have heard of people like Alberto Marias, or there's so many, Natalie Lawson. You know, there's so many sort of famous ones out there that have made fragrances you will know and probably wear. That I kind of want to look at their history. How do they get into fragrances as well? And often they make a lot of money. A lot of these, they've worked for some big businesses. They get millions, actually, some of them. And yeah, I found some interesting stories about them. So we'll do a video on master perfumers and their sort of background as well. And yeah, talk about the fragrances they've had. So before I sort of start doing any sort of spray offs, I've obviously got my incentives jar. If you didn't see this, the other week, essentially, I thought I'd treat myself. So what I like to do every month, whether it's a payday or whatever, I like to treat myself to a present, just because, yeah, why not? I think we don't treat ourselves enough. I want to try and save, but what I want to do is I want to treat myself to something every month. It tends to be a fragrance. And I did write some in here, and I've not looked at it since. I can't even remember which ones I've put in. But I'd like you to comment now if there's any I can write on some post-it notes that I can put in the jar. And the one that comes up, I will buy at some point before, hopefully before Christmas. So yeah, that's the plan. Don't worry too much about costs. I try and keep them around 30 to 40 pounds. But any sort of fragrances you think I could try or I should put in the jar, then what we'll do in a minute, we'll open the jar up. I won't look, I'll put my hand in, and we'll see which one comes out. Hello to everyone in this chat as well. If you've just joined and you've got no idea what's going on, don't worry. We're just talking all things fragrances tonight. It's a bit of a trial run before I do a proper one in the future. But yes, thank you for joining. Essentially, we're going to do a bit of a spray off in a minute. Going to get all my Lush sprays. I've got 6 of them. We're going to spray them. We're going to find out which one's the strongest. But yeah, I'm going to give a minute to see if anyone's got any fragrances you want me to write in this and put them in the jar. So yeah, be interesting. But yeah, I'm open to trying anything. I don't even mind trying some female only fragrances. I actually like a lot of the female fragrances. I've mentioned this before. I actually like the Calvin Klein Obsession for her as well. I smelt that the other day. I do like it. Yeah, replica ones would be good. I like. Is it By the Fireplace? Is that a replica one? Isn't there like a matcha one? I like the bottles as well, but even clone fragrances would be fine as well. I haven't really tried enough Chanel, Prada, anything like that. I haven't written any in. So yeah, if you've got any specific ones I can add, I'm going to write them on these. Shall we put By the Fireplace in? Let's put that one in. So we'll put replica by the fireplace. So that one's going to go in. That is my handwriting at its best, honestly. No wonder I probably didn't do well in exams at times. Couldn't read my handwriting. So we'll put that one in. 10 more seconds. When it gets to 10 minutes on the time, we're nearly 10 minutes in. I'm going to click it out. So I'll put that one in. We'll shuffle it in a second, and yeah, we'll see which one comes out. Give it a shuffle now. Okay. Are we ready? So whatever comes out now will be the fragrance I need to buy next before it gets Christmas time. So got one. I've probably got about 5 here at the moment. I've got stuck on my hand. Okay, right. I've got one out. I've not looked at it yet. We'll do it together. What does that say? There's H24. Okay, so I've got my computer on here as well. So let's have a little look at that one. Now, I've tried this one purely just smelling it in a shop in London, in Liberty, London. And I really liked this. And I don't think it gets the best reviews. So let's go online and have a look about Hermes H24. It's an aromatic green fragrance launched in 2021. So the pros, according to those on Fragrantica, are clean and modern aroma, great for everyday use, fresh and invigorating, unique in the designer world, suitable for office, good for high heat, pleasant sillage, youthful and energetic. Well, I'm not that youthful anymore, I'm nearly 30, but youthful in mind anyway. Not suitable for those who prefer sweet fragrances, limited appeal, doesn't last long enough, not worth the price tag. Underwhelming performance, disappointing for Hermes standards, generic and unremarkable. But the notes in this are clary sage, is it narcissus, rosewood, and I should have prepared myself for this. I think some people said this smells like bananas. I don't get that at all. Yeah, I want to try this one again, so I'm very glad that's the one that's come out. I think you can get this in like gift sets as well. Should we have a look? H24. Yes, you can get this in gift sets. Actually, Perfume Click right now are selling the gift set for £66. That's pretty tempting. And so what you get in the gift set, by the way, is a 100ml eau de toilette and 15ml eau de toilette. So that's quite good. I don't think it smells like bananas either, Jane. I think that's unfair. But isn't it funny how like subjective things are like this? And honestly, what I find so funny is you see these comments and you go, it's generic. And people say, oh, it's generic, don't like that. Let's look at the main fragrances, the ones that do really well. What are they? They tend to be quite generic, quite shower jelly. That's because most people want that, and that they wouldn't sell them otherwise if they didn't think they were. So I always think that's, yeah, it's just opinion at the end of the day. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and that's what makes it so interesting a lot of the time. Shall we start this spray off? I feel like that's the main thing. So I think then what we'll do, we'll talk about the fragrances first, and then we'll put them against each other. So I'm just going to pick 2 random ones to start with. So we've got Sakura and Mr. Wallet. So Sakura, I don't know if any of you have tried this one. This is the second time I've owned this. It's pretty much a full bottle at the minute. So I'm just going to spray it very quickly. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice and floral. So what it says, drift along on a cherry blossom breeze with this uplifting bouquet of mimosa and orange flower absolutes. Yeah, you get this kind of like cloudy sort of orange smell, to be honest. Yes, I can. Hi, Miko. Do you know what? If I could own anything and if I could get anything in the world, it would be a dog. My nan used to have a dog called Fergus, which was a little Westie. And yeah, I love dogs. Honestly, I'm obsessed with them. They don't like me a lot of the time. That's because normally I'm running by them and I probably make them jump. So yeah, I would love a dog. That'd be my absolute dream gift. But what I need to do is move out first. That's probably the first thing. So yeah, if anyone's not tried Sakura before, this is essentially a floral fragrance. It's kind of got this sort of pepperiness to it. I think it must have pink pepper in, but cherry blossom and orange, and it's just very, very nice, very pleasant. I think it leans more feminine, but I really like it. I think it's really strong as well. I wore this in a school actually. That tends to be my signature scent, and it lasted the whole day. People would compliment me 6 hours later. And then Mr. Wallet, which I mentioned a little bit earlier. So this one, Get Minted, with this sandalwood, vanilla, and peppermint perfume, made with ingredients totally unlikely to attract luck and prosperity unless success in life is just down to belief. Now, this is so different. Let's spray it. This is such a strange fragrance. If you've not tried this, please, please, when you go to a Lush shop, try Mr. Wallet. Make that your #1 sort of fragrance to try in there, because this is like this candied mint. If anyone tried Lush Dirty, that's like a spearmint. But this one's got this real sweetness to it. The vanilla, I think, is just really mixed with the peppermint. It's really strange. I can't think of a mint fragrance that smells like that. Anyway, what we're going to do then, we're going to spray these two fragrances. The winner will stay on, and then I'll pick another Lush fragrance. Which one do you think is going to win first of all? Anyone got any predictions? I'm going to say Mr. Wallet. I think this one's got a really strong opening to it. This one I think lasts a little bit longer though. So yeah, one that lasts for longevity or one that potentially projects. Which one do you think is going to be the stronger one? Comment below. I'll give you 30 seconds. These have got amazing sprays on them, by the way. They're super, super big sprays. Anyone got any predictions? Mr. Wallet? I think that's a good shout. What's that smell? Should we try it? Right. 3, 2, 1. Right, here we go. Oh, I'm going to choke myself out. That alcohol sort of blast on your nose. Do you know, that is close, but we're both wrong. The winner of that round is Sakura. That one's definitely the one that's coming through. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. I apologise if I end up sneezing on air. Sakura just kicked through there. Floral fragrances that I think are super strong. I really do. I think rose obviously is a very strong note, but actually, I don't think, I mean, they talk about Sakura. This is obviously the name of it. It's not the Sakura here, though, that I think really stands out. I think it's just everything in it. It's just that really nice orange sort of scent. So we've done that one. Let's go for the one I did my fitness fragrance review on today. So Lush Cinders, limited edition one. So they only advertise 3 notes in this one. So it says, wait no more for the cozy warmth of autumn. Take the best bits of the season with you and spritz on the go with spicy notes of cinnamon, Brazilian orange, and almond oils. Now, when you smell this, it does smell like a cherry Bakewell tart, if anyone likes cherry Bakewell tart. But it's really nice. It's really creamy and sophisticated. This one is, I think, one of their most unisex ones. This doesn't lean masculine or feminine to me. Because when you think about it, when you think of those notes, almond, cinnamon, orange, they're in male and female fragrances in sort of equal quantities, which I mentioned in my video today. And yeah, it's really, really nice. You could definitely dress this one up. Jane, if you like cherry Bakewell, try this. Yeah, I think what's happened is the orange in it has mixed with the sort of almond, and it's given this cherry vibe. And this doesn't smell like Lost Cherry at all, but I think this would be a great sort of entry level into like a Lost Cherry fragrance by Tom Ford, just to kind of give you that vibe. Get this booziness with it. I just think it's everything combined together. Really, really like this. Now, I'm going to say Sakura's going to win this round, to be honest with you. I think this one, super strong for an hour, but I don't want to give too much of the video away tomorrow, but I think this one drops off quite quickly. I'm surprised that I think this one's going to do well again. Shall we give it a try? Anyone got any different predictions here? Anyone think Cinders is going to beat Sakura? I don't think so. Should we try it? Right, are you ready? Do 3 sprays. 3, 2, 1. Look at the size of that mist. I'm wrong again. You were right. What's that smell? Cinders has won that one. This almond blast that comes out of this to start with is lovely. It is so, so strong and in your face. But it's not harsh. You know, sometimes you get those really strong ones that are just harsh. They just knock you back. This one doesn't. It's very strong but pleasant. And I think it's the quality of the oils in it. I can now taste it, by the way. And it doesn't taste like almond at all. That's disgusting. So yeah, when I do my tasting fragrance notes videos, I will actually be tasting apples and other foods. Certainly won't be tasting fragrances because that's horrible. Oh, yeah. I think whatever there is in it, it's not good for you to eat fragrances. Can you try Mr. Of course I can. Shall we try Mr. Wallet with Cinders as well? Should we just go through them all? Should we just see which ones do better? So we're expecting, now this would be interesting, won't it? Sakura beat Mr. Wallet. Imagine if Mr. Wallet beat Cinders. That'd be strange, wouldn't it? Let's try it. So, Mr. Wallet's this one, Cinders is this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Do you know, mixed together, they are actually really nice. Connection there. Can you see me again now? Is it working? Did you lose me? Right, I should be back. Am I back? Good, perfect. Yeah, the internet keeps dropping out. I think where my room is, it's not great. I'll do this one again. So, we ready? That's Sticky Dates. I picked up the wrong one. That'd be a shock, wouldn't it? Right, 3, 2, 1. Do you know, I thought Mr. Wallet had won that a minute ago, but actually, no, it's definitely still the Cinders. That almond is super strong on that opening. Wow. Yeah, so Cinders is staying on. So let's put Cinders up against. I haven't worn this for a good few weeks now, Karma. Now, I think this might potentially be an all-timer. I really do. Now, if you don't know this one, this is what the information says on it. I like the new bottle, sort of bit of colour to the lid as well, but I don't really like the Lush bottles that much. Anyway, Karma body spray. Swing into 70s London with a burst of Brazilian orange. They obviously like their Brazilian orange because Cinders and Karma have both got it in. Grooving you through streams of patchouli and pine enlightenment. Bell bottoms optional, but encouraged. This is super classy. They do this one in an actual fragrance bottle as well, but to be honest with you now, get that for about £70. You get this for 30. Get this. It's just as good. I bought it for my mum. I spent £70 on the actual one for my mum as a present. Wish I just got 2 of these now. But anyway, yeah, I think this one's going to win. This one, when I've tried it, has lasted a long, long time. So, Cinders against Karma. Let's see how it goes. So Karma's this side, Cinders is this side. Karma, easily. Not even getting Cinders in that. The orange in this, and I know it says it's Brazilian orange for both of them, but the orange in this with the patchouli is amazing. If you haven't tried Karma, yeah, I keep saying this to all of them now. I've just said if you haven't tried Cinders, try this. If you haven't tried Mr. Wallet, don't get that. This one is one of, I'd say it's their most realistic body spray that you could use as a fragrance. Again, Lush ones, and we'll talk about Sticky Dates in a minute, they tend to just be kind of more foody. I mean, when I wore Let the Good Times Roll by them, it talks about buttery popcorn. And to be honest with you, it's so realistic in terms of that sort of foodie smell that people just think someone's baking cookies. I went into a school classroom and they literally said someone's baking cookies, and I knew it was my fragrance. Don't know if you really necessarily want that, but I do like it. Yeah, Karma is amazing. I think what they're planning to do, my brother told me this, whether I actually believe him or not. Apparently they've brought these out. I think they brought 3 out at the same time. And the one that gets the most sales or the most votes for something will essentially be the one they keep full time. They will make a huge mistake if they don't keep this one. It's amazing. It's really, really good. If you like orange and patchouli, that combination, it's a bit more mature, this one. That's what I like about it. It's super good. But I think we should now put this one then up against Guardian of the Forest, because this one talks about pine. Now this one talks about cypress trees. This is very piney. This is basically being out in the woods. You can kind of tell. Getting a little bit low on this one as well, but this is so strong. My brother doesn't like this one. He's had it, gets good reviews. It's one of them, if you smell it like that, it's too strong. And I'm not a fan. But in the air, if you walk past someone outside, which this is a sort of outdoorsy fragrance, it's so good. So I think this one might beat Karma actually, but I would not be surprised if Karma wins this one as well. So they've both got a bit of a pininess about them. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I need to spray more of that one. Look how empty it is. That doesn't count, does it? Hang on, we need to do a rematch of that. See, this is the problem. When you see all my videos normally, I should have done like a blooper video. The problem is, where sometimes I have to refilm myself at times, I wouldn't have enough storage. So let's get this one loaded up. There we go. Right, we ready? 3, 2, 1. Guardian of the Forest has come through. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Wow. That is so, so strong. Honestly, if you've not tried this one, I've just said it with all of them. Just go to a Lush shop and just try them all, because I'd be really interested to know which ones you like and don't like. But if you like piney smells, this is great. This would be, again, if you're walking or running through the woods, this is the one to wear. I don't think this is office friendly though. Karma, you could wear anywhere, anywhen, and it will just smell really classy. This one is just so, so strong and harsh and in your face. But I think it is that sort of, well, I'll read what it says on the front. Catch a glimpse of a mysterious creature through deep green foliage, rosewood and cypress trees. Yeah, it says uplifting lime. See, I am choking on it now. And grounding oak moss keep you on track as you head deep into the enchanted forest. I love oak moss as a note, to be honest with you. It gives you that barbershop vibe. But that one is super heavy on pine. Sort of Christmas trees. That's what I kind of get. Christmas trees, but a bit more of a woodsiness to it. Which means we'll do sticky dates against... Let's do it against Karma first. I know, honestly. Do you know, it's not actually the sneezing at the moment I'm struck. It's gone in my throat. Basically, right now, if I had to say what my room smells like, it smells like a bit of like floral from that Sakura, really strong orange and patchouli, and then this overload of pine that's just down my throat at the moment. It's horrible. It tastes horrible. Anyway, let's do Karma against Sticky Dates. Let's see here. To me, by the way, I don't know if anyone's had Sticky Dates before. This is the most Moorish fragrance I've ever smelt in my life. So what it says, already a legend in its own time, this velvety blend of benzoid, resinoid, and sandalwood is practically guaranteed to make you melt. Indulgent Moorish, it simply never dates. Don't really get... I love dates, by the way, eating dates. To me, this is everything people would want as a young sort of person in fragrances. The caramel is so Moorish in this. It's just a caramel smell to me. Yeah, what's the smell? What do you think of it? I know you say it smells great, but do you think it's got like this caramel smell? It's more like a caramel thing than Sticky Dates to me. But yeah, you just think of that nice like maple syrup dripping down. That's what I kind of get from it. It's got this lovely creaminess about it. It's really nice. Yeah, it says spritz over the bottle, avoiding the underarm area for a cuddle of sweet caramel. That's the thing, it's cozy. On a night like tonight where it's cold, I actually wear this to bed a lot, by the way. This tends to be my bed fragrance. Yeah, it's super awesome. This is one you think you could eat. It really does. It feels like you could eat this on your sort of, I don't know, waffles or whatever, over a fireplace again. It's just so nice. Right, let's do that against Karma, and then we'll put it against Guardian of the Forest. Now, I'm going to predict Karma wins this. This is strong. Sticky Dates is very strong, by the way. But this is really unbelievably strong. Especially for orange being sort of main note of it. We ready? Prepare to choke. 3, 2, 1. No, Sticky Dates has won that. You get a bit of an orange blast. That doesn't mix too badly, those two, actually. Sticky Dates is so nice. Wow, right. So, the final, the two that are going up against each other. Guardian of the Forest is going to go up against Sticky Dates. So, here we go. My prediction is I think Guardian of the Forest is going to win this one. Right. Clear the throat. Are we ready? Let's make sure Guardian of the Forest is working again. That's the one problem with these bottles, by the way. You get to the end, I don't know if you can see that, but it's spraying out. And what you have to do, and this is what I tend to do, is I have to take the lid off. And then what I'll do, I'll wear a gym top that's black so you don't see it. And I'll just tip the end of the fragrance on. By the way, with Lush fragrances as well, if you take these bottles back, you get 5 of them, you get a free face mask. So that's what I tend to do. Save them up, leave them in, you know, don't put them in recycling or anything. Just save them up, take them back to the shop. You get a free face mask, and they're really good. They're really good. I think the face mask costs, about £5-6, something like that. It might be more. They might be nearer £10. So to just take 5 empty bottles back for that, even if you bought them on eBay, by the way, you don't need to prove that you've got it from enough shop. They'll take them. So yeah, definitely good. It's a good thing. Let's try and be sustainable. Right, let's get this fragrance working again. Okay, we're ready. The final. 3, 2, 1. That's close. Let's do one more. Come on, work, Guardian of the Forest. Just, honestly, my trousers are soaked now, by the way, with these fragrances on them. Guardian of the Forest. That one has definitely won. It's very strong, very piney. But yeah, it's not my favourite. My God, wow, okay. My desk is soaking wet. Look, let me show you this. Right, see this post-it note? Okay. Wow, right. I'm going to wipe the table, and I've got a feeling that's going to be absolutely soaked. Can you see that? That's That's not dirt, by the way. That is just see-through from the oils from the fragrance. We shouldn't do it over a computer and over myself, really. So what I've ended up doing this spray off, I've ended up tasting the fragrances, getting soaking wet trousers and a soaking wet computer. But yeah, that is what I love about the Lush fragrances. They always have strong atomizers. That's why they need them in those 200ml bottles, that's for sure. So yeah, have we got, before we finish up, I hope this has worked okay. My nose is all right, to be honest with you. I think they've burnt it after all the sort of amount of alcohol that I've stuffed right next to my nose. Do you get those fragrances though? That I had what was it called? Cartier something, Eau de Cartier Concentrate. It was one of the first fragrances I owned. It had coriander and stuff, but it just smelled like antibacterial hand wash. And if anyone saw my video the other week, I basically put all these fragrances in a bag, sprayed the bag, and I did that to sort of see which one would smell the strongest. Didn't smell any of them. It just smelled like alcohol. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. But yeah, is there any sort of fragrance questions or any sort of debates or anything at all before we finish that we could talk about? So we've done a bit of a spray off, talked about the things that I'm going to hopefully do this week in terms of videos. Obviously, MSH24 now has got to be on the to buy list. Is there anything like any questions that people have that we could maybe talk about fragrance related? We'll do sort of like a 5-minute sort of closing down bit. But I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry, it's been literally, I've not planned this at all. I know I sort of scheduled it, but yeah, as I said, this has been a bit of a trial, so I hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll come up with a bit more of a plan in future ones. But anything you want me to search online, any fragrance related things, shall we have a look and see if there's any sort of fragrance news again at the moment? This is where I get ChatGPT to help me. We'll see what come up. I've got something actually. Okay, so if anyone saw my video the other day about what was in the fragrance news, you may have seen the fragrances that have like the they sort of stop mosquitoes because they're like citronella. Now I've come up with an idea. Now let me show you my gym bag quickly. So when I go to the gym, I take this huge bag, and in it, so again, when you see me walk into the sort of gym, basically I've got this on my back. It's got all my clothes in. I take a bag of food, so I've got biscuits, banana, all sorts, to keep myself going. And then I've got this. This is my sort of spray bag and shower bag. Now, how annoying it is, I've got to take a shower gel, a body wash, a deodorant, and to be honest with you, I get a bit lazy with this, but this Dax Wax and Groom. Now, I came up with an idea. I think something that we could invent is a beauty bottle. Now, honestly, I would love it if there was this one big bottle that you could fit these in. So you have a compartment for like a 30ml fragrance, a compartment for your shower gel, a compartment for that. Rather than you carrying these food bags with everything in, how much better would that be? Maybe there's such thing, but I just think if you could have like this bottle that's like a big case, I would use it. That would be my sort of fragrance invention. I think would actually work really well. So, could be fun to look at ways to. That's really good. We could look at that. Shall we have a little look what ChatGPT say quickly about ways we could, and then we can put it into practice. So, are there ways to improve your sense of? Now, I want to know: has anyone had COVID and lost their sense of smell and taste when that was a big thing? Because I had COVID quite late on. No, thank you, Jane. I hope you've enjoyed it. I said, sorry, I'm not the most exciting probably this time of night, but we will come up with some more plans. Hope you've enjoyed it though, anyway. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my fitness fragrance review tomorrow. So apparently, smell training is a thing. Olfactory training. Again, talking about COVID. It says this is one of the most effective research-backed ways to enhance your sense of smell. Choose 4 distinctive scents such as rose, lemon, clove, and eucalyptus. Smell each scent for about 20 seconds twice a day, focusing on remembering and recognizing it. Right, that is a brilliant idea. What does that smell? I'm definitely going to look at this. They've given me 5 things to do, or some to do, some to avoid. So we will have a little go at that at some point. That's a brilliant idea. Let me know if you want me to do that on a live video, or if you want me to do that sort of yeah, as a sort of just a normal video which I upload, because that looks really interesting. That's great. That's a really good idea. I'm always looking for new ideas. I don't want to just sort of sit and talk on, you know, fragrances all the time because I think I'll probably waffle on otherwise. So if we can do things that are actual, quite practical, we'll definitely do that. But yeah, anyway, I think I'll have some other ideas as well in mind. If anyone, like I said, please feel free to share some ideas in comments because I'm completely open to trying many different sort of fragrance ideas as well. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one today. Sorry it's got so late. I thought I'd do it quite late tonight because I'm never sure if people are watching from yeah, well, whatever suits. I'll work it out. I'll work it around my schedule as well. But as I said, I do appreciate first of all you two for coming on and watching this as well. And as I said, if anyone ever wants to come on, I realise there's a button where you can actually share like camera, so you could technically come on and talk at the same time as me if you ever did want to. But yeah, we'll come up with some different ideas. We could definitely do some of these on a video though. We'll definitely do that. I really like that idea. So please, yeah, feel free to share any ideas as well. And whatever you're up to tomorrow, whether you're at work or whatever, have a good one. Start of a new week. So yeah, the weather's looking a lot better than last week. But yeah, appreciate again all your nice comments, taking the time out to watch these as well, because as I said, it's a bit of a hobby for me that's got out of hand. And let's be honest, probably that fragrances and all those things probably are for most of us. So yeah, thank you very much. Hoping this has kind of worked and hasn't lagged too much. And yeah, I'll see you soon.